International Olympic Committee reached out to India on Twitter informing them that a new sport in the Olympics is being introduced, which is breaking, and India would be on board for it. We'll now be talking to the Chief Technical Director of the All India Sports Federation, Gaggun Bedi, who is going to be involved in the process of selecting.
I feel so glad that today India is on that forum wherein dance is represented as a sport. So my utmost thanks to International Olympic Committee and my General Secretary Mr. Viswajit Mahanti and Mr. Arvind Kumar, who is the President of All India Dance Sport Federation. So being the Chief Technical Head, to this particular forum, All India Dance Sport Federation. So the first and the foremost thing is this, that our responsibilities get increased, and my role in pertinence to All India Dance Sport Federation would be, basically we'll be judging all the students. I won't call students now, I'll call the players, and those will be the dancers and choreographers from all across the country, from different cities and different states. They'll be the part of this particular tournament, which is, will be a part of Olympics. And in these 4 years, we'll be having, 4 international sports and a lot of nationals and state level competitions. So the 4 international sports would be Southeast Asian Games, which are happening at Vietnam in 2021, and rest of the dates are yet to be confirmed by International Olympic Committee. Rest of the games, but there's countries are confirmed. So then other game is happening is Martial Art Games, which is happening in Thailand, where again India would be representing, and then another one would be Asian Games, which is happening at China, where again India would be representing, and again the other one is Youth Asian Games, which are happening at Hangzhou. And apart from that, in 2024 we will be representing at Olympics Paris 2024. So the entire role would be that I'll be taking care of all the teams and would be judging all the students across the country. And the most important thing is this, that the dream of choreographers was only limited to the world of choreography only, wherein it used to be Bollywood. But now I'm so thankful to the Indian government and International Olympic Committee that they have given a green signal to Olympics, that all these dancers will be performing as players who are the choreographers once they dreamt to be on the Olympic board, wherein dancing was just, the beginning dance and the closing dance, but now it will be a proper tournament like the rest of the games. So I say all the dancers, and thanks to Parna and Tribune, that you are there with me, and let's gear up and let's bring the medal to our country and let's win for India.
How long is the selection process going to be? Until what time do you plan to single out on the participants who are actually going to perform at the Olympics?
Well,
till what time do you think the team would be there?
Very soon the teams would be finalized. It's just that we are waiting for because the COVID situation and all these things could not have us have the tournaments in past also and immediately also. Though banta to hai ki we should have it right away, because things are working in a very rapid manner right now. But the thing is this, by March, as in accordance to my General Secretary Mr. Viswajit Mahanti and Mr. Arvind Kumar, President, so he said by March we'll be ready with all the guidelines and everything readily available, that we should give the proper guidelines to all the players.
So by March we'll be ready.
We are ready, and more so we'll be having a national very soon. So the first national will have all the guidelines and details about what is going to happen in Olympics.
Okay. And there's this terminology called 16 B-boys and 16 B-girls. Tell us what does B-boys and B-girls mean?
So, Olympics has, breakdance will not be named as breakdance in Olympics. The official language will be called as breaking. And in like other players where they're called as football players or the hockey players or, so these break dancers will be called as B-boys and B-girls. So we'll be taking 16 B-boys and 16 B-girls. Those will be representing there in Olympics, and these 4 international games which I've just spoken to you about it, and the Southeast Asian Games and the martial art games and all those games, and they will be selected through our nationals and state level championships.
And Gaggun, briefly, please tell the audience about yourself. What has your career been like? For how many years have you been choreographing? And
well, I would say that I was born to be a dancer, and I would say right from my kindergarten and my childhood, my very passion was dancing. And I started.
Formally, I started
my career. Formally, I started my career from 2002. And today is 2021, so it was approximately almost about the journey of 18 to 19 years. And in this journey, I know, being from the clan of Shri Guru Nanak Dev Ji, as being a Bedi, I'm like from the 21st generation, my grandfather was. So it was quite a difficult journey, because for me dancing was something a taboo in Punjab, that dancing was not considered to be a very respectable job. But slowly and steadily, the people, those who were not standing by me, are the ones those who are standing by me rigidly today. Because journey from Jalandhar, a local city, and that too very virgin in dancing, and going to an international level, there were a lot of pebbles, but I would thank my parents and all my well-wishers, those who have supported me.